Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, the New York Knicks are going to the conference finals for the first time in 25 plus years. And everyone that is Knicks fans, obviously they're ecstatic. But the Knicks also got a little bit of hate coming from the Boston Celtics way. Take a listen here at what Paul Pierce had to say after the Knicks beat the Celtics.
Whatever y'all did, y'all New York is Pacers gonna pop y'all though. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that the Pacers is gonna get y'all. So I don't even want to hear all that. Like, yeah, y'all feeling good. Y'all beat y'all beat an injured Celtics team. Y'all beat an injured Celtics team, bro. We didn't have our all NBA player, first team MVP candidate who led us in all these categories. So, whatever.
Now, Paul, sounding very salty, my friend. I don't think everybody was absolutely 100% healthy on Boston Celtics run to the title last year that they faced, but that's neither here nor there. In fact, the Knicks was not healthy when they lost to the Pacers last year. Now, that got wind to Patrick Ewing, New York Knicks legend, led them to the finals, led them to a number of different conference finals. He had this to say in response to Paul Pierce.
Clip of Paul Pierce, and I don't know if you saw it. It was right after the game, right after everything was over, and Knicks fans was cheering, and the images were going all across the media of Knicks. And he was like, I guess he went on live, and he was kind of hating. You know what I mean? That's the only way to say it. He was like, yeah, y'all Knicks fans are feeling all good about yourselves, and you're all happy. He's like, the Pacers are going to pop y'all. He was like, y'all beat a depleted team, so don't get too excited. And I was like, Paul, what? Listen to the truth. Like, what? Don't be sour grapes. You know what I mean? It was like, I hope y'all lose. You know what I mean? That's kind of.
I'm glad I didn't see it. I'm glad I didn't see it. Paul was a great player. He was a great Celtics. I played against him towards the end of my career. I'm glad for his success. But the Knicks were also depleted last year when they played Indiana. So you can't cry over sour grapes.
Can't cry over sour grapes. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Paul. You better than that. Now, Brian Windhorst, who actually had some comments that he made about the C's and how much better they were than the Knicks, thought he was going to make it to his hotel without being harassed in New York. Oh, man. Take a look at this.
Thanks to Jackson and Zach, our producers, who came here to the Garden tonight and are going out into humanity. I'm just walking to my hotel. I'll be fine. Thank you to Bontemps as well. We'll talk to you in a couple days.
A few moments later.
How do you feel about Boston losing? I don't give a fuck. Knicks is 6, pussy. Took all that shit now. What do you gotta say?
Now, needless to say, we got a good matchup, and really one that was foreshadowed with the WWE when Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton, they actually were on WWE like they were going to do battle. And obviously they did before, but now it's in the conference finals with a chance to go to the NBA finals. The stakes have never been higher. One of these 2-point guards are going to lead their team to the finals, for the first time in their reign. And it's pretty exciting. Now, the rivalry is really heating up back to how it was, back in the day. You remember after the Pacers beat the Knicks last year, Miles Turner actually went out and started trolling Knicks fans in New York, which that wasn't very smart. Well, this season, Precious Achiuwa for the Knicks actually went out after they won and advanced with a chance to play the Pacers and he went out there and showed Knicks fans love. Like, I remember that. So it's really, I don't want to say it's bad blood yet, but it is all the makings of the next great Knicks Pacers rivalry. By the way, Reggie Miller, he's calling a game in the Garden. You know that. So him being courtside in a coliseum of people who hearts he broke at one point in time, and that Reggie never lets them hear the end of it. The Knicks fans, oh my God, they're going to be all on top of this one. They're going to be all on top of it. Look, I look forward to it. I look forward to this particular series. This one here is, in a way, like I do want to see Shea and Ant-Man. I think that's an exciting matchup. They've had back and forths a little bit themselves, but this Pacers Knicks is starting to shape up to kind of be, the things of legend. I expect more out of this series as far as drama and, toughness, like bad blood at the end. Like I expect more of that in this series than I do Minnesota OKC. Don't mean that's not going to be a good series. That's just how I see it with all the history between the teams. Now, they did talk to, Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, about, what it's like to kind of take this next step and why the Knicks, they really didn't celebrate much in the post game. Take a look here at what they had to say.
So for any of you, I know you talk about looking at the videos of what the fans are like outside, but it didn't look like a crazy celebration for you guys on the court today. Is that because this is a part of like a stepping stone, or?
Yeah, there's just more to go. We're not done. That's just what it is. And we came out there tonight and play hard, handle business. But like I said, our season's not over. We got so much more to go, and I think we play on Wednesday. So get ready, prepare for them. Whole different team, and just a whole new series.
Now here's the thing: how do you think the teams match up? Who do you like? Halliburton and Brunson. I just feel like that's going to be a chess match, right? Because Halliburton has length over Brunson, but Brunson has strength and size and just that desire to like actually play a physical brand of ball over Halliburton. So I think that point guard matchup obviously is important, but not even necessarily just from a number spot. It's like who is setting their teammates or creating easy opportunities, not necessarily always in assist totals, but just based on your play, how is that helping your team? And that's and helping other players flourish. Like not so much worried about your own numbers. I'm gonna be, man, I can't wait to see this game. Wednesday it starts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm all at you next time. Peace.